skunks of Gallia.
It's time to surrender, Maximilian. Your war is over.
Surrender, you say? I think you forget. We Valkyria can give our lives to fuel a blazing hot inferno of destruction!
Oh my god, even though it's artificial, he has power to that. He's gonna take everyone down with him.
Don't do this! It doesn't have to end like this!
It seems our dreams are not to be. Well then, join us! Let Gallia fall to ash!
Oh, it stopped.
What? How? Why has it stopped?
Did his own troops?
My guess is it's because I killed the power supply.
Ah, Faldio. The stowaway.
You made it!
I snuck out in time to hitch a ride on this monster. I'm sorry it took me so long to stop the engine.
Oh.
Ah! What are you doing? Let's go!
Sorry, buddy, but I can't do that.
Yeah, he's all sweaty and stuff. Ew.
No!
Are you gonna kill him?
Faldio? This is insane!
Faldio, stop!
Welcome, Alicia.
Are they both gonna
No
die?
matter my reasons, I was wrong to have betrayed you. Now, it's time that I paid for what I have done.
Let go! Let us go now!
Look at the two of us, thinking power could save us. Now it's our cue to leave the stage.
I mean, I think Maximilian can die, but Faldio can
Welcome,
redeem himself after this.
Alicia. Best of luck.
Or not. Faldio! No! Our history boy's gone. It's actually really sad. Because it's like, as he said, he wanted to see Gallia, you know, with Welkin as they grew old even.
Damn it! The boss and the little missus are still in there!
Hey, boss! Alicia! You two okay? Welkin, you're all right?
Yeah, except for that. Our way is blocked off. The entire deck's gone up! We can't cross! All of you, go on and get out of here!
Not a chance, boss! You get over here! We're leaving together or not at all!
We're gonna look around and find a way to connect to your side!
There's no time for that! Stay here any longer, you put the whole squad at risk! Listen! I'm not saying this again! You're going to leave now! That's an order!
Damn it all!
I really love how Rosie and Largo are so...
We're leaving! Get off to the Bamona!
They're so devoted to Welkin and Alicia now,
Deck's a lost
which is like
cause.
so different
Alicia,
from
let's
how they
find a
started
way
off
up.
in the beginning.
Lead on. I'm not afraid when I'm with you. Ever. Now let's go.
Thanks. Right, let's move!
I thought they were gonna kiss for a second. I was like, now is not the time. Alright. That was Final Showdown, Ambition Thwarted, Ambition Thwarted Part 2, and now Escape. I'm guessing there's going to be one more page after this. This is one long final chapter. Here we go.
It's no use. There's no way we're getting out of this.
Yes, there is. Oh my god, they made an airplane!
I'm coming for you!
Oh my god. Oh my god, he finished.
Yeah.
He finished the plane.
We're not gonna have time. We've gotta jump.
No problem.
You're gonna jump into an airplane. Okay. That is peak anime. Just they landed on the wing, really?
Woo! That was a close one, bro. Leon, it must have taken forever to finish building this. Where did you find the time?
After we lost Isara, Casey and myself, well, everyone in the squad really came by to pitch in a hand. It was Isara's dream, you know? So, it wasn't hard finding help.
I don't suppose it was. Isara. You'll always live inside us. The dreams you left that day, now they're all of ours.
Rest in peace.
So tell me, bro, how far are we going today? This baby could take us clear across the sea if we want.
Back home. Back to a free country. Our friends are waiting. Take us to Randgrease.
Oh my god.
The 25th day of October, 1935. The death of Maximilian, commander
now we're
of
seeing all of our
Empire's
squad
invasion
members
of
as living or
Galia,
dead.
paved the way for truce between the two nations. After 7 tumultuous months at war, Gallians everywhere looked forward to a time of hard-won peace.
Everyone should be living because I didn't let anyone die.
Squad 7 of the Gallian militia disbanded shortly after the conflict's conclusion. And its members began to move on, each following his or her own path. And here, at the end of their long struggle, I lay my pen to rest.
Alright, so that was indeed the final episode of that final chapter. I thought we were going to get something more. No, that is it! Guys, we have played through successfully Valkyria Chronicles 1. The game that has inspired a second and a third sequel on, I believe, the PSP, or the PS Vita, and then a fourth title to come out on PC and console. But, I was hoping to see, like, one more cutscene with the entire squad together. But, you know, this is fine, too. John DiMaggio. I thought I recognized his voice. I just, like, saw it on the left side. This has been one of the most fun and difficult and just amazing games I have ever played. I love the art style of this game, and I love how it's played out of like a history book, told by someone who is very close to Squad 7. You know, Miss Ellett, who then became Irene Kohler after she got married and took her husband's last name. And she was with us from the very beginning, documenting our hopes and our struggles, our love, you know, and, you know, like our fears. And like, it is a fantastical blend of like sci-fi and fantasy. You know, when this game started off, I thought it was just going to be like a World War II inspired shooter, like slash real-time strategy, you know, an adventure slash RTS strategy mixed in with some turn-based. Like, that's another thing. Like, I've never played a game that was real-time strategy and turn-based. Like, you either played a real-time strategy, you know, like StarCraft, or you played something turn-based, you know, that was like you know, like Total War or whatever. And like only in those games did you get to like the actual physical battles of your armies did it become like more real time. But like something much smaller on a scale like this I had just never seen before. And like it had like the heart of a Fire Emblem game, but like the gameplay mechanic of like a Advance Wars game, like another game on the Game Boy series. But like, I loved all the main characters of the story, and even the side characters that like I mostly stuck to, like the same members over and over again. The few that I picked to journey forth in this game, I loved. Their designs were great, their voice acting was great. Okay, it was weird how it got quiet for a second. And I'm just watching the slideshow of all of these very key, important moments of the game pass by. And just what an incredible ride. This music, just listen to this music. What an incredible ride this game has been. You know, as frustrating as this game could have been, you know, it pales in comparison. It really does to what this game does correctly and masterfully. You know, there's like a few like gameplay things here and there and a few like story things that like, you know, kind of bother me, but like they're not big issues. There is no glaring issue with this game, and I'm really happy to say that. Now I am very curious to see what comes after, because there was one mission report that we didn't unlock, and there is, I believe, 2 DLC missions that we can access from the main menu, but I just haven't touched those since I wanted to save those for the end of the game. Eleanor Potter. Upon retirement from the armed forces, Eleanor began and still manages a publishing outfit. Following her marriage to Largo. Oh no, she got married to Largo! Leaving military service after the war, Largo returned to his hometown to restore the family farm. After offering Eleanor a bouquet large enough to fill an ox cart, a gold ring, and 10 years worth of love, the two finally married. Hell yeah. Brigitte to Rosie Stark. The war's end marked the birth of a new star. Her hit song, Love Passed On, became an anthem during the years of Gallia's revival. She now travels a lot and visits Isara's grave. Sokka returned home to establish the Thousand Toy Factory to bring smiles back to Gallia's war orphans. The Enigma box, a 3-dimensional jigsaw puzzle with 100 possible shapes, is currently the hottest toy on the market. Kreese. After returning to school to get his master's degree, Kreese delved into passionate research in the fields of aeronautic engineering. His graduate thesis has become a cornerstone of contemporary thought on flight. Speed demon since the day he piloted Isara's airplane, Leon subsequently became a racer by trade. He hasn't slowed down after taking the gold at his first event as he continues to race in competitions across Europe. But today, Cordelia, after the war's end, she publicly confessed her heritage, shocking the masses. Her candor won the support of most Gallians, however. She now leads Gallia in both name and fact. She remains something, something, something. But what about Welkin and Alicia? When I saw Eleanor Potter, I was like, but we know Virat is her last name, and then I was like, Largo's last name is Potter. Oh, it makes me so happy that they got married. You know, especially that scene when it was revealed that, like, Captain Virat had stayed in the armed forces to avenge her loved one, you know, which was Frederick. And Largo being, like, the bro that he is, and I say that, like, very endearingly and not sarcastically, you know, even though he knew he had feelings for her and he knew that she had feelings for someone else that wasn't him, and nevertheless he stayed for her, a testament of his love to her, and I found that so beautiful. And here we go. Welkin and Alicia, they got their happy ending. I was so afraid that Alicia was gonna encounter something tragic, but come on. Epilogue. Here we go. Back in Brule. They probably got married in Brule.
Mr. G!
Mr.
You
G.
gotta take us bug hunting again soon, okay?
You bet. You know, I think you're ready for my top secret hunting spot.
Yippee! Thank you! We'll see you tomorrow!
Yep. Go right along home now.
Welcome, Gunther. After the war, he returned to his studies. Many had thought the Gallian hero would rise to further fame, but Welkin had something else in mind. He returned to Brule, there to realize his long-held dream of becoming a teacher. On weekends,
I wish that the other
he's
parts were
often seen
narrated like
taking his
this.
students out on nature hikes. His is a peaceful civilian life, and he would have it no other way.
Alicia's bakery. Oh my god, she has her own car. Look at her hairstyle.
Thank you for choosing Alicia's.
Oh, she's so
Hey,
cute.
honey, how's business today?
Honey.
Hey!
Oh my god, she looks so cute like this.
Hey, you.
Oh, look at that.
What a surprise. Guess what? So I started selling the smoked cheese bread today, and everybody loves it.
Of course. Told you that bread was great. Guess everyone in town agrees with me.
Yeah.
She looks
Alicia
so
Gunther.
beautiful.
Trading in her
Alicia
rifle for
Gunther.
a rolling pin, Alicia trained around the clock to pursue her dream. After many long months, she received her national certification as baker. On the same day, she married her sweetheart, Welkin Gunther. Together,
is the best
two
day.
opened Alicia's Bakery. It didn't take long for word to spread about her delicious creations. And now, even visitors from far away make a point of stopping to sample her fresh baked bread.
How about you? How are your classes today?
Ah, you know, those kids never seem to run out of questions. You know, they're amazing. Their curiosity's endless.
That's so. Then you're a kid too. You're as incurably curious as any one of them.
I cannot get over how cute and beautiful she
Speaking of
is.
Kids, how's Isara been today?
Hank?
They had a daughter.
Papa!
Hey there!
Hans is still
Have you
here.
been a good girl?
Yep, I was real good. I was just helping Mama make some bread. I needed the dough all by myself.
Oh, I wish you could have tasted the bread that dough made.
Because I was about to say, they look older now.
Hey!
Old enough to
Isara
have a
looks
child
really
of their
great.
own.
All right. You show me how and I'll help, okay?
Yay! Come on, Papa, I'll teach you.
Squad 7. The best family anyone could ever ask for. On the Galleon Front, The End by Irene Kohler. Alright, here we go. Save. Everyone, that marks the end of our first playthrough of Valkyria Chronicles. Words can't even begin to express how much I enjoyed and loved that ending. You know, like, the writing in this game, the art presentation, the music, the gameplay is great, and the storytelling. And I really loved the fact that, like, after the war, we got that nice epilogue to see where everyone had headed. And, you know, to see these two characters, Welkin and Alicia, they weren't necessarily haters. Not haters. They weren't necessarily enemies, but they did get off on the wrong foot. But they were like mature adults, and they kind of did the right thing by apologizing and becoming closer to each other. But they still did things that weirded each other out, mostly Welkin. And so to see complete strangers become like acquaintances to later, you know, brothers in arms, in a way, to becoming good friends, and then becoming people pining for each other romantically, and then, you know, confirmed lovers when sharing their first kiss, and then to a married couple, and then having a child, and then naming their daughter after his late sister, Welkin's late sister. That is the most wholesome and beautiful ending that I could think of for these characters that have gone through so much pain and struggle. And I think I've said everything that I've wanted to say. I just really want to keep on saying it. That's how much I enjoyed this game. So, if you've been watching this series from the very beginning and you are now ending your journey here with this final episode, I just wanted to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for sharing this with me. I'm gonna end this episode soon before the intro keeps on playing. But thank you guys so much for watching and enjoying this journey with me, and it really means a lot to me. And I hope that you enjoyed this game as much as I did. And, you know, after this episode, we're going to do a quick final epilogue episode, seeing if we can unlock anything new, if we can do the DLC missions, and then we'll just completely end our first playthrough of this game. And then, after that, we'll be moving on to Valkyria Chronicles 4. So once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all on the next episode of Valkyria Chronicles and Valkyria Chronicles 4. And as always, until then.
After many long months, she received her national certification as baker. On the same day, she married her sweetheart, Welkin Gunther.